165 pounds. Andrew Sparks ranked 9th in the country. And Christopher Minto, 12-1 record. Another good matchup on paper.
Both have great records here coming into this. And Minto, although not rated, got a good pedigree.
He's 12-1 on the season, 10 bonus point victories. His lone loss was last week against Northern Iowa, fell to Jack Thompson 4-1 in sudden victory. Panthers just really out-hustled the Cornhuskers last weekend, and for that reason, Jim, I expect Nebraska to come out with some energy.
Yeah, no, definitely. They proud program, you know. Heck, earlier in the year, I think they were rated as high as 3rd in the country, and they did not have a good meet at UNI. Of course, UNI, very improved program here. Doug Schwab doing a fine job there. Panthers, and what was it, 31-9? That was a big, pretty much a beatdown.
Northern Iowa, they won the close ones. Lenny Pinto scored a late takedown for Nebraska to win one of the tightly contested matches. No score here, 45 seconds in.
Yeah, Shane, it's getting your team back. You know, I told you this before, but after the Vegas tournament, the week after the Vegas tournament, for obvious reasons, all right, and the week after the, you know, you come back from the holiday break here, those are the two toughest times, you know, to go on the road. And you know, sometimes you kind of got to throw those matches out like an outlier. But
stalemate.
You're right. Nebraska's come out here pretty strong so far this match.
Andrew Sparks, a 3-time national qualifier, back down to 165, where he spent his first 3 seasons in Minneapolis. Last year he was at 174. He was 6th in the Big Ten, 1-2 in Kansas City at the national tournament as a 24 seed. He battled some injuries during the course of his career, but he's looked really good here to start the season.
Center.
Good job by Minto here working that underhook, and he's got his elbow tie. They're up on the tricep right there.
Andrew Sparks didn't start wrestling until he was a freshman in high school as he darts in on a double leg. See Minto there coming up through the crotch. Yeah, an adjustment made there by the gopher.
He's going to go ahead and try to scoop the bottom leg, but you know.
He's out. He's out of it.
Minto locked up pretty tight in the crotch there. When you get in that position right there, you want to keep your chest sealed to the lower back. Remember, Minto is in a bad way here, and sometimes you can kind of do too much. And now he moved off of his grip on the crotch, and now he's got an opportunity. He's given opportunity for Sparks to score. And Sparks can't free his right ankle. Actually, he's got both ankles hooked up now to get the stalemate. Yeah, that was a tough situation. Minto has kind of bailed himself out by getting a quick lock on the crotch off of that shot.
Down to 25 seconds in a scoreless first period.
20.
I need it, 25.
Sparks won a California state title at Calvary Chapel. He's from Costa Mesa, California.
Good job by Minto here, you know, getting the collar tie that he wants. You see that tight lock that he has on the right tricep here of Sparks.
3, 2, 1.
One of the new assistant coaches on staff at Minnesota, Michael Kemmerer, multiple-time All-American for the Iowa Hawkeyes. That was a great addition to that staff.
It certainly was. I mean,
Zeros, go ahead and get set.
Very intelligent wrestler in his days with the Hawkeyes, and you know, battled injuries, not that.
Stay set, red.
He's right there.
Green, cover legal.
Winning a national title, but now moving on to coaching, and you know, good work there by Sparks there on the roll through, but now you've seen Minto here. He's very intelligent here. He's kicking that leg out right there to give himself a better opportunity to go ahead and lift the leg over.
Still green.
And look at Sparks here. He's got that leg elbow deep.
Still green.
Now they're scrambling back through. He's trying to come out the back door.
Trying to free that right ankle.
Still green.
The scramble continues here in the second period.
Still green.
You see the Minto has a good job of keeping his head up in that scramble. Of course, elbow deep on that ankle now.
But you hear the officials saying still green. Sparks building his riding time, now over 45 seconds.
Yeah. They're kicking back and forth, and see, that's why Sparks is in this great situation right now.
And there's the reversal for Minto to take a 2-0 lead.
That's going to be tough to call that a reversal, given the fact that he's so tight on that ankle.
Guys,
And you see the challenge break that flies in from the Minnesota corner. In dual meets, each side gets one challenge. If they are incorrect and lose that challenge, no more for
Yeah, I think it's an official review here.
the remainder of the dual meet, but the referees can look at the video at their discretion, and that's the situation here as Eggum gets his brick back.
Yeah. So right here, when that leg is bent like that and you're elbow deep around it, because all you have to do is move back up. That I would really be surprised if that stays, but you know, because I really don't think that right there I felt Minto may have had some control, but all along he's elbow deep on that leg, and all he has to do is lift that up. If anything, you'd maybe call him for stalling in that situation here because he's hanging on the ankle.
After officials review, call is confirmed. 2 reversal.
Wow.
Green, you're down.
Again, a tough call.
So 2-0, that reversal stands.
Green, stay set.
Minto, just a
Red
redshirt
cover lead.
freshman out of Cape Coral, Florida. 3-time state champion at Mariner High School. He's the youngest of 9. So he knows how to scrap. He had no choice.
Got a locked hands call
Technical
right there.
violation, red, locked hands. That's 1.
Yeah, crossed over the top there before
Set.
Sparks got up. Real easy to call.
Set. Early.
Now a
Replay,
caution
replay.
on Minto. Here's another
Reset,
glance at
stay
that
set.
locked hands call.
Yeah, you can see
All
real
right,
quickly
Red,
here.
go ahead.
Locked him off. Hands touch right there. You can see he's in a quad pod situation right there. Got knee, foot, both hands down.
In that match last week against Thompson of Northern Iowa,
Still red.
Minto did a really good job in the top position. There's a nice mat return. Sinks in a claw ride.
Yeah.
Big situation here, Jim, with 30 seconds left.
Did a great job of popping his hips in. And you know, one thing that's pretty important here when you're trying to do a mat return, you bring your arm all the way across. You can see that he's not just gripping right there at the edge. So he gets all the way across. See how it's all the way across
Red,
with that
cover
left
legal.
arm, all right? And he pops his hand, so before he even goes to lift, he seals his hips here to the back part of the butt right there, pops his hips in and
3.
elevates him.
You hear the count, it reached 3 as Minto now works up inside of 20 seconds. Nice work there by Sparks to tie the match.
Really good work there because the quick escape along with the locked hands call basically tied this thing up, and actually Sparks will have an opportunity to go down in the third period, grab a lead.
Green.
Sparks coming off a runner-up finish at the Soldier Salutes. Really good match with Mikey Caliendo of Iowa. The Hawkeye prevailed
Green, stay
7-5.
set. Red, cover legal.
Cougar Clash champion for
Cover.
Sparks on his resume this season, and Mountaineer Invite runner-up. He goes on bottom. An escape would take it, the lead. That's exactly what he does.
Yeah, you can see Minto was looking over at the corner here before they started there. So that's the strategy that he got from the corner. Going to give a quick escape right there. Now see if he can get active on his feet. Good scrambler.
Bubba Wilson suffered an injury back on December 20th in Nebraska's dual meet with Nebraska Kearney. But Minto's done a nice job in his absence.
Goes straight on shot there. Sparks coming out the back door. And this time, you see where he's gone tight with the waist right there. He's got the ankle ride. A little bit different way to counter this here for Minto. Now he's going to roll through. He knows what he's doing in here to make Sparks' life a little bit miserable in there.
Now down to 1 minute.
Danger, Red!
And now you hear Minto danger. Got out of it after the 1 count.
Yeah, and let's keep that right elbow up against that ankle right there. That's going to be a good thing for him. Now he's got the far ankle, and he's in a position to be able to go ahead and get a little bit of an advantage here.
Legal. Keep it legal.
Now he's going to be able to kick back in the armpit, but he's kind of a little bit
out.
Got to be careful with that neutral danger.
Yeah, that's a good stalemate.
Hold up.
He was actually calling neutral danger, I believe, on Minto.
34.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get set.
Another close match. Sparks leading it 3-2. 30 ticks left.
Stall warnings are not a factor.
And I would think if you were Minto, Jim, you want to work from space. And Sparks on the flip side wants to keep it in the phone booth.
Yeah, he does. And you see that tight left-hand collar tie. Now a big
Center.
underhook there. Now he gets to a low shot. Can he go ahead and finish it in short time? He's got the leg hooked. And there's the neutral danger call. He'll get the 3.
3 takedown there for Christopher Minto. And inside the final 5 seconds, he gets the W. And there's a challenge coming from Minnesota. Did a great job there to drop below the knee.
Yep. I don't understand.
Not exactly sure. Obviously, it'd be the takedown, but it looked good to me, Jim.
Yeah, I think he basically, beautiful job here. See how it goes to the underhook, and when he clears out right here, he goes to that ankle pick right there, and he goes to 2 legs right there. At this point in time, the referee's in perfect position to be able to call the neutral danger past 90 degrees, and there's the 3 count. I think that's why he's been given, you know, plus he has the leg hooked right there. That's 3 all day.
You mentioned it, Jim, did a great job to switch off to a double immediately.
Minnesota challenges the locked hands after control is established. That was the case. There is a locked hands on red, 1 green, okay? Green is down, red's on top.
So a locked hands
Hey,
call.
time's, let me back up, should be time 1.
There is a takedown.
So the takedown stands, but Minto had locked hands, so it's a point to Sparks. And now it's just a matter of getting the clock right.
Receives 1 point. 5 seconds remaining.
5 seconds left in the match. Okay, so they go back to the point of the locked hands.
Stay set.
You know, it wasn't like he had he's kind of crossed over the top right there. That's just a technicality, but and to get your challenge brick back.
Sparks looking for the escape to tie, but an ankle pick off the whistle. And Christopher Minto, 5-4 decision.